IMPP stock news. What caused the price of oil to go up? Well, we know for sure that Brent crude, which is the benchmark for crude oil, has risen from about $100 a barrel at the beginning of May this year, 2022, to about $120 a barrel, with traders pointing to the looming insurance ban as the key reason for that rise. Now, the EU and the UK agreed to prohibit insurance on tankers carrying Russian oil at the end of last month, May 2022, in one of the most far-reaching sanctions yet imposed in response to the war launched by Vladimir Putin in Ukraine. So the anxiety in Washington over this ban reflects the fear that the move could make it impossible for many oil tankers, which includes IMPP, to transport Russian crude, given the dominance of the European insurance industry. The US is working on ways to ensure the ban does not drive crude prices higher, but proposals to allow cover for cargoes priced below an agreed cap or impose tariffs on oil imports that do not have broad support in European capitals. The Biden administration is obviously grappling with inflation of over 8% as it faces midterm elections this year. So this looming insurance ban is not very good. It's quite uncomfortable for the Biden administration and indeed the whole world, because everybody will be affected. So, however, Olivier Blanchard, former IMF chief economist, in a note to the Peterson Institute for International Economics last week, said that the ban is a bad idea and must be reconsidered. Oil tankers will simply not be able to carry Russian oil at all. The result will be a potentially large decrease in Russian oil exports. Yes, Russia will suffer a loss of revenues, but Europe and the US, and indeed the rest of the world as well, will probably suffer from a substantial increase in world oil prices. So this news has been out there. Okay, it's been out there for some days now. So this is, amongst other things, what is causing the price of oil to increase, and also it is also affecting oil tankers like IMPP, obviously. So apart from all the other things we know before now, the war itself, the pandemic and all that stuff, and the lack of supply from the oil producers because of the pandemic and all that stuff, this is also an issue as well. This is part of the sanctions. This is a fallout from the sanctions, a looming fallout from the sanctions, and it hasn't kicked in yet, but you wouldn't stay there. You wouldn't, if you're involved, you wouldn't wait for that ban to come into effect before you begin to take action, and that is what's going on right now. Okay, so in this pre-market session, IMPP is, or rather this post-market session, because the US is the market in the US is closed for now. So IMPP gained 0.56% only. Okay, so see how all of these things affects your position in IMPP, and thank you very much for watching this video.